いつも君
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Damn it! Lenegis soldiers!
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Oh! I am Lord Dohalim of Helden Menancia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Not on my watch!
Begin! Take time!
You're mine! You're mine! Rising
Stalagmite!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
I'll face you!
Here I come!
Ready and ready! I'll face you!
Worth a shot!
Total devastation!
No further!
You're mine!
Give me a
Here I come! Vacuum blade!
I'll heal you all! Hurricane strike!
Now you see what I can do!
Healing circles off!
Sorry to trouble you.
You do the same thing on my watch!
That helps.
You're mine!
Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Here I come! Ringing you apart! Soaring right there!
This one's mine!
Burn!
Piercing roar!
You're mine!
I'm ready!
Struck!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
My turn! No escape! Hold that!
I'm all
Soaring right
set!
there! I have no limits!
Shield rotation!
I'm ready!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Do my best!
No escape!
No further!
I'm not done!
Shattering up pieces!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Smash you!
Take this!
Power of water!
Vacuum blade!
Switch to offense!
Hold nothing back! Eternal devastation! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Begin! Take this!
Ready!
Take this!
I'm ready!
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike! My
Ready
turn!
to go!
Constantine! Blizzard blow!
I'm not done!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me!
I never miss! Hurricane strike!
Struck! You're
Denied!
finished!
Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Look, it's over!
Reload!
Here I come! I'm not
Lunar
done!
corruption!
Win! Eat dirt!
Can't get out of this!
Gemini Aqua! Crescent Moon!
I'm not done! You're
Tiger
finished!
Blade! Into the shadows! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'll blind you with
Here goes! Lunar corruption!
Flag Salt!
Gemini Aqua!
Eternal devastation!
Lightning!
Crush!
Back into the
I
fire!
can carve through
I'm ready!
Hurricane strike! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Ready! Daring flame!
No escape!
Not in your dreams!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Here! Healing circle!
Here I come!
Now play nice!
Severing wind!
No further!
Soaring light
If it's
spear!
in the sky, it's mine!
Radiant light!
Radiant
Regeneration!
Here!
It's on!
Will this hurricane strike?
Begin!
Look sharp! I never miss!
You're finished!
How about this?
They're almost
Anything normal is all mine! I can carve through armor!
break tonight.
I'm not done! You're mine!
This one's dry. Now we're not on guard.
You picked the wrong fight!
Flame of fury!
I'm not done!
I'll
grind you into dust.
Glacial spear! Here goes! Blazing spear!
Try harder! My turn!
Nothing gets by me.
I'm not
Far
done!
enough.
You're finished!
Heal.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Ready and raring. This one's
Eternal
hot.
devastation!
Begin.
You're finished! Here I come! No escape!
Try to come over.
Soaring light spear!
Let me out. Carve through armor. Piercing roar.
Back into the fray!
Take this!
Begin.
Not today!
Dance on the wind.
Gemini Alpha!
On your mind!
By the power of flame!
Eternal
Finish with
devastation! Here I come!
Strike!
Try harder! You're mine!
That'll bring you down!
It's too much!
Allow me to help you.
Take this! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Give them life of
Good!
regeneration.
I'll leave it to you! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Nothing gets by me.
Take this!
Take this.
Strike!
Hang the right!
This one's mine.
There!
Heal.
I owe you one!
Being interrupted.
I'm not!
Going to help!
Take this! This one's all mine!
Inferno crossing.
You picked the wrong fight!
Going in! Annihilation!
Smash you.
Plenty left! By the
Here I
power
come!
of flame!
Lunar
Finish with the
Crush!
rending you bloody
Try harder! Take this!
water. Time to travel.
Hold nothing back!
Kang's blade.
Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Lunar blast.
Eternal devastation! Severed wing! I owe you! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here goes!
Make it rain.
Flame!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I can feel my power growing!
Discourteous, aren't you?
You're mine! I see one, eh?
I'll heal you all!
You're mine! Back your blade!
Watch for their ranged attack.
Oh my lord!
Down!
Pieces. Attack.
Here I go!
One down!
Annihilation!
Being interrupted. Save you.
Flame of fury!
Burn! You're mine! There!
Lunar corruption!
You're mine!
Gemini
Do it!
Stand back.
I'll
Trip it up.
Stardust!
Radiant pierce! Lightning!
You're mine! Strike! Eternal devastation!
Fire in the hole!
Mission! Strike! The flame and
Its armor's too strong.
Take this! Be my guest! No escape!
Hear me! Flame of
Can you
fire
take it?
field!
Take this.
Confiscated!
Catapult.
Here I come!
Catapult.
Nothing gets by me.
Reload! Here!
Ready and raring.
First aid!
Head there! Strike!
You require a head.
Strike! Burn in hell!
Smash you.
Do it!
Take this!
Elusive.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
My turn!
Lightning!
Strike! Crush!
In a bind.
Do it!
Back to
Shield.
blade!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
No chance! Strike!
Where are you going?
Far enough.
Eternal devastation! You're mine! Eternal devastation! We're not finished! The flame inside you! I'll be landing!
Do it!
Blow them away!
Don't push yourself too hard.
me. It's shining.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Glacier Spear! Not in your dreams!
So much for talking it out.
Now you're mine!
Appreciate your help.
Shattering the pieces! Attack!
Resonate with you.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
I'll smash you! I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara! The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that.
Burn! Lightning Blade!
Going for the shot.
You're mine!
Radiant Here!
Leave the touch water me.
Hear my call!
Glacier
No
fire.
further!
Glacier spear.
Here's the evil!
I'm not done!
Freeze Lancer!
Soaring Light Spear! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! Now! Take this!
Here I go!
It's over!
Hurricane Strike! Here!
Stardust!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making...
Let's dispose of this trash.
Pieces! Attack!
I'll never miss!
Yours to be let free!
I think I'll pass on the handshake. Radiant
Here I come!
Here, let me help.
Smash you!
First aid! Not on my watch! Inferno! Here I call!
Here I come!
Hear me! Primal Fury!
Eternal Devastation!
Hear my call!
A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well,
In a
I'm
bind.
here to stop it.
I'm not done!
Healing Circle!
No charge shall break this night.
Take this!
By the power of
Soaring Light Spear!
Switch off!
Rising Falcon!
Annihilation!
Take this! Move it! Crush!
Anything!
Freeze Lancer!
Take this!
Hurricane Fire!
Russia!
I'll smash you!
Hurricane Strike! Healing
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Molotov. On guard.
You're mine! No escape! Burn in hell!
Vacuum
Blade! Take this! Vacuum Blade!
Here's evil!
I'll face you!
Freeze Lancer!
Eternal Devastation! Try harder! Not
The
again!
sky is mine!
Crush!
No further!
It's over!
This one's mine.
By the power of water!
Crush! Severing Blade! Soaring Light!
Look sharp.
You're mine! Crush!
Negative gate!
You're finished!
Take this!
Try harder! Now! Take this! It's on!
Freeze Lancer!
Time to let it rip! Take this!
Tiger Blade!
Vacuum Blade!
Captivity!
Downfall!
There!
Hurricane Strike!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc! First
I
aid!
owe you one. You picked the wrong fight. Regenerate. Here I come. I owe you one.
Let me see what I can do!
There! I owe you one. It's over.
This one's mine! Piercing roll!
Here I come.
Here! Not on my watch!
I'm not done.
Elusive deity!
Take this. Win. Soaring Light Spear. Take this.
Piercing roll! Shine! Take this!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Healing Circle!
The flame inside is yours to be let free. You apart. Ignite.
Another incantation ruin.
Here I come.
Take this! Regenerate!
Eternal Devastation. devastation! It's over!
Hurricane spread!
No escape! Shut up!
An outstanding you
Soaring right there!
Resonate with the earth!
Look sharp!
Take this!
Hurricane strike!
Here I come!
Look sharp!
No escape! Crush!
Hurricane strike!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov! Shield and ring!
I'm ready! Trigger!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
That took more energy than I expected.
I'll do my best!
I'm not done!
Shield and ring!
Radiant light! By the power of flame!
Here I come! Vacuum
Leave
blade!
the agile ones to me.
Bring you down!
Eternal time! Here I come! I'm not... Burn! Take this!
Let me help!
In a bind?
Eternal devastation!
Ready to go! Here I go!
Take this!
This one's mine! Field!
Start up!
Hurricane strike! Lightning!
Soaring light spear!
I can carve through armor! Far enough!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Hurricane strike!
You're mine!
Going in!
No escape! Eternal devastation!
They
Look sharp!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Look sharp!
Here I come! Severing
Tiger
wind!
blade! Do it!
Here I come!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here, let me help!
Take this!
First aid!
It's time! There!
Steering flame!
help can't get out of
Here
I owe you one! No escape!
goes!
Severing wind!
Revolution! This one's mine!
Rise
By
and
the
socket!
power of Oracle!
Here I come!
An outstanding! Make it rain!
You're mine!
Damn it!
You're
Out of
finished!
ammo! My watch!
Anything in armor is all
Crescent
mine!
moon! I'm all stocked
Take
up!
it!
Far enough!
Mega red! By the power of water! Annihilation! Radiant light!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Here I come!
First
I
aid!
owe you one for that!
Take this!
Here's my throw! That'll bring you down! Inferno crossing!
That was a little close for comfort.
way!
Here I come! Engaging!
Inferno crossing!
Armor won't save you! Resonate with the earth! Now we're not
They really don't give up, do they?
Bring them down!
Hurricane strike!
You're finished! Crush!
Lightning! Arch shield!
Stardust! Soaring light spear! Rising falcon! Die!
Radiant spear!
Take this!
Support!
No escape!
That's
you.
Here I go.
Shut him down.
Oh, too shy to come over.
Take
Here,
this!
let's go by the power of rage.
Eternal devastation!
Hard up.
You're mine! I'm not done!
Radiant
You made me angry. That's a bad idea.
I can carve through armor! Don't suffer in silence.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malika!
Here,
Take this! I'm not done!
Arch shield.
Allow me to help you.
Now we're not done! I owe you one.
Take it away!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Here, let me help. Hang tight. I never miss. Laser glory.
No further!
Struck!
Inferno Prophet. By the power of water.
Struck!
Eternal
I'm ready! Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I can feel my power grow. Oh,
I won't forgive you.
Now you see what I can do!
Take down their defenses!
Here!
Here's the evil.
Megasonic thrust!
Hurricane Blaster.
Megasonic
Here, let me
thrust!
help.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine!
You're mine!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Burn! Take this! Try harder!
Far enough!
Shine! Radiant light! Forgive me. This is my fault.
Shield and rain. Release Boston handles it.
In a bind?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Take this!
Take this! There! You're finished!
Armor won't save you! Release!
You're mine!
By the power of water.
Never Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arc.
No chance!
Going in.
No escape!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malika!
Not on my watch.
Struck! Vacuum
Make
blade!
it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! My turn! Struck!
Here I go.
You're mine!
I'm ready!
Ridwell.
Frozen?
Hammer!
They really made us work for that one.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Dahnan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for. Let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imeris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other.
So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dahna. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imeris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, It was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah, it was all just a little sudden, that's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria to control Zeugles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zeugles, then we get some answers.
Exploit
You
the
think
energy.
we're on fight! Back to the blade! You're mine!
I owe you one back.
Crush! No escape!
Mega Ray! By the power
Take
of
this!
water!
Elusive! There!
Lightning!
Shine, Type
Not
now, not ever!
Cruiser blow! Lightning! Lightning meteor! Here goes!
Rending you apart!
Confiscate!
Bloody blade!
Healing circle!
With the earth!
We'll shot together! Go! Appreciate
Take
that!
this!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Healing!
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Glacial steel! Here we go!
Take this!
Elusive deity!
I'll heal you all! Healing circle!
Here I come!
Appreciate the help!
I'm nearly done for.
I owe you one!
Soaring blast!
Elusive deity!
This sky is mine!
Take this!
Reload! Out of ammo! Hurricane!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine! Radiant light!
Glacial
Force of regeneration!
Burn in hell!
Healing circle! Tiger
I need to help you.
I'm not done!
Back into the fray! Where are you going? Denied!
You're finished!
Ready and ready!
Glacial
The
fire!
armor won't save you!
Tiger blade!
Begin!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Elusive deity!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Soaring blast!
Glacial fire! Tiger blade!
Severing wind!
Lion power!
Soda!
Here I go! Graviton field!
Regenerate! Soaring wind spear!
By the power of flame!
Let us take to the
Finish
fray.
without a trace!
Take this!
Everlasting!
Eternal devastation!
Explosion! Hear me! Flame of
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
You picked the wrong fight!
Anything in armor is all mine! Armor won't save you!
Time to stop!
Sorry,
You do the same for me. Burn it!
Eternal devastation!
Spear! Here's
use
evil!
its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone.
Here I come!
Elusive deity! Eagle ray!
Hear my call!
Take this!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Hurricane water! Hear my call! Feast of salt! Hurricane blade! Burning blizzard blow! Here's a healing one! Astral energy! Full throttle! Lunar blast! Back into the fray! Hurricane blast!
You're mine! No escape!
Feast of salt! The power of flame!
It's on!
Finish without a trace! Catapult! Denied!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of
Don't leave me!
regeneration!
They're armed for interrupting.
I'll bring you back
Carve
from
through
death.
armor! Captivity!
Resuscitation! I'll heal you all!
Not done yet!
This
Here I
one's
come!
mine!
You
Healing
make me
circle.
angry.
Severing wind!
Bad idea!
Soda!
Need to pull myself together.
All right!
Take me out!
This should do it!
This one's mine!
Fluid!
Confiscate!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Here goes.
Wind!
I'll face you!
Hurricane
Soaring
blast!
light! This one's all mine!
Blizzard
Soda!
blow!
Rending you
Flame!
apart!
Finish without a trace!
Bloody hell!
Easter!
Switch to offense! Explosion! Healing! Flame of fury!
Take
Burning strike! Lion
Elusive
power!
deity!
Hear my
Armor
call!
won't save you! Hitting
Fire!
Tornado glide! I'll blind you with a shot!
Strike!
Hurricane strike! Finish
Resonate
without a
with
trace!
you!
Nothing.
Starlight! No further!
Hurricane strike! Beast of
You're
salt!
mine!
Explosion!
I'm not done!
Flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear my call! Red! Blizzard blast!
Take this!
Crescent denied!
No escape! Eternal devastation!
Time to shine!
Take this!
Healing circle!
Blazing fire! Yours!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
I'll smash you!
Water! Lion power! Igneous discharge! Glacial spear! Here's
ruin.
evil! Freeze blade!
I'm not done!
To be sealed!
Try harder!
Not like this! I couldn't make it in time.
Finish without a
Eternal
trace!
devastation!
Resonate with the Take this!
Take this! Beyond! Imbued is beyond! Imbued is you can almost fight!
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Allow me to help you.
You escape!
Blizzard blow! Shattering lightning defense!
Some punishment?
You have to hold on! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
Smash you!
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
Oh, too shy to come over? Here, let me help.
It won't escape me.
Here! Damn it! That'll bring you down!
Guard up! Wits about you, people!
Burn it out!
Being interrupted.
Healing arm!
Take this! I'm grateful.
Switch blade! Round and pound! Searing flame!
Is this it? Lord, forgive me. This is my fault.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Inferno crossing! Thunder
Not done yet.
Mega ray!
Benediction.
Anything in armor, I don't have much left. I'm ready to go!
Lunar corruption!
Reflect on my sins.
Gemini
Smell like
Ultra!
black and blade.
Ready! Mega
Tiger
ray!
blade!
Annihilation! Downfall!
Armor won't save you.
Not in your dreams!
Think of corner!
We're not finished quite yet! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now it's just her! Faria! Can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzalik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almeidria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on. What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent. Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shionne's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I'm determined to save Shionne and Dana. Nothing I learn can change that.